Salutations, everybody. It is Matty here today. My, oh my, have we had ourselves quite the Monday. We have a lot of brand new Xbox-related announcements to go over today. Halo Infinite, it's available right now. Get off this video, go download it, go get it. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds. We also have new backwards compatible titles, 76 plus Xbox 360 FPS boost. I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm so happy to see all of this here today. Xbox did a phenomenal job with the anniversary event. Short, simple, to the point. A lot of exciting stuff to celebrate. But, ladies and gentlemen, another way we celebrated was over on Retro Rebound. We dropped an unboxing of the OG Xbox 20 years later. It's there. Every slip that originally came with it is included. It's really cool. A lot of secrets in there, plus a game haul. Please do check that out. Link in the description down below. But we have a lot of Xbox to get into in today's video. So let's get it started. But first, a word from our sponsor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know me, and if you've been watching the channel for a while, I don't like a simple ad read. I like to do skits and all that fun stuff. But I have a product here that really blew me away so much, I just wanted to sit down at least for our first integration and just tell you what this thing can do. So this is one of the most versatile controllers I've ever picked up. The Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller pretty much let me say, hey, I want to move my analog sticks from offset to right next to each other. And you can do just that easy as pie, moving the D-pad to the top left corner. Depending on what game you're playing, this can be really useful. But for me, I've been using this for first-person shooters, and the responsiveness of this controller is so key, where the face buttons are mere clicks, not full-on presses. And when you're fighting in an online competitive space, this is super important to have. To even the trigger stops in the back, which you can turn on and off if you don't like them for certain games. They don't always have to be on. And these trigger stops, again, are about responsiveness, getting your shot off before the enemy. They are seriously helpful. And again, with all this customization here, I was just blown away by the Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller, and I highly suggest you check this one out. So as I said, right friggin' now, you can go download the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta. And what's even crazier is they confirm over on their Twitter account that yes, your progress will carry over on launch day. Huge. I cannot overstate that. Oh my God, the fact that we can start right now and everything stays. Man, I am so happy those rumors that we have been hearing for a while were true. I downloaded right away. I had to sneak in one match before your boy went to work today. I had to get one match in before the podcast, EDU. Had to work on the video here today. Oh, this game feels so good to play. Holy crap. It's so fun. It's so fun. I feel bad for Call of Duty. I feel bad for Battlefield because they really kind of muffed up their launches. And then here comes Halo a couple weeks early going, get the fuck out of the way. We're here and we're here to stay. It's free to download. You can get it on Steam. You can get it over on Xbox, of course. You can get it on the Xbox app. You can get it through Game Pass. It's only 24 gigabytes on both console and PC. I think this is actually great news because this is just a very quick download. It's not going to take you days and days on end. And so you can get it right now. Oh my God. I was disappointed when I fired it up to see no team SWAT. That's my mode, man. That's my mode, and it's not there. But what is there between the maps, the gunplay, and even the unlockables we're going to talk about in a sec are really good. Now, we'll see, of course, long run how this monetization goes, but upon this announcement, they say this is what's included in Season 1's Premium Battle Pass here with 100+ rewards to claim. It's for the Heroes of the Reach, as we had saw. Beneath that is a tweet that reads, Season 1 will last until May 2022. Along the way, Halo Infinite will have multiple in-game events with their own rewards and activities. The first is Fracture Tenrai, featuring a limited time event pass, playlist, and samurai-themed rewards starting next week. So keep an eye out on that because we'll be able to start getting new Halo Infinite-related unlocks immediately. This would also line up with the rumors that I had covered over the weekend, where we saw that there are going to be multiple events for Halo Infinite, and one of the next Fractured events will be in January and then one in February. However, you may recall that 343 said we'll get co-op and Forge in future seasons. So I don't know if this means co-op's not coming until at least May, which would really suck with the campaign, man. I would love to get that in co-op sooner, but I could just be misinterpreting things here. But that is much longer than I expected. Time will tell on that, but I am stoked to just get my hands on this and really start playing me some Halo Infinite multiplayer. Of course, we're going to be streaming it. I'm going to be streaming a lot this week, I think. There's just so much exciting stuff to play that I want to experience with all of you. So that's going to be a really good time. Keep an eye out for that as well. But for those of you out there who are like, Halo's not really my speed, I respect that. I understand it. I've really rediscovered my love for Halo this year. Replayed the entire MCC on top of Halo 5. And Halo Wars 2. And I have to say, I've just really fallen back in love with this universe. But if that's not for you, I respect it. And so does Xbox, because they provided 70 plus brand new backwards compatible titles. We're going to go through the Xbox Newswire post and then a list over on The Verge of every game that is available right now for Xbox back compat. Today, we're excited to add 70 plus 360 and original Xbox games to our backwards compatible catalog in celebration of our 20th anniversary. This includes many of your top requested favorites, including the entire Max Payne series, as I had said in my rumor video, let y'all know, and the Fear franchise are now playable on the Xbox Series X and S, as well as Xbox One consoles for the very first time. The entire Skate franchise is now complete with the addition of Skate 2, playable on both the series consoles, as well as Xbox One. We've also heard the desire for more original Xbox titles to be added to the catalog. We are pleased to announce we're able to bring more than 20 plus original Xbox titles to an entire new generation of gamers, including Dead or Alive Ultimate, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Star Wars Starfighter, and the Otogi franchises. Now here's a special note. You can play these games today if you own them on disc or digitally, and the vast majority can be purchased digitally by new players in the Microsoft Store starting later today. We were recording an episode of Defining Duke Ultimate, and Cog is a big 50 Cent Blood in the Sands fan. Hey, hip-hop fans, stand up. This one's for you. And that game is back now in back compat, which was really surprising to see because that's got G-Unit, that's got 50 Cent, a ton of tracks in there. That looks like a licensing nightmare, but it's back in back compat. How does that exactly happen? Well, I think it's something to do with download versus disc, because this game is apparently not available to download, and you can only get it physically to experience via back compat. Now, the unfortunate reality with this is that eBay is going to turn into an absolute war zone, okay? Everyone is going to be battling out there for these now spiking prices. Remember what happened when the PS3 and Vita stores were shutting down? You're going to start to see that with games added to back compat, because now Xbox has found, it seems like a legal hurdle where, hey, if you own the disc physically, we can enable you to play. But when it comes to the digital storefront, you can't buy it from us. Which, when you think about it, Xbox doesn't make any money off of that. If you buy, say, 50 Cent Blood in the Sand from eBay and you throw the disc in there, they're getting nothing from it. So this is just kind of a, I think, goodwill move. And I really appreciate it, again, in a day and age where we have like Zelda Skyward Sword HD saying, hey, give us $60, or Mario 3D All-Stars asking for $60. It's like, you guys barely did anything. Xbox doing this for free, really appreciate it. Every backward compatible title added today will experience improved visual quality with auto HDR on supported displays, which automatically adds HDR enhancements on the series consoles. The original Xbox games will experience a resolution increase on all series consoles and the Xbox One, with 4 times resolution increase on Series X and Xbox One X. This is really interesting because the Xbox One X will run old Xbox games at a higher resolution than the Series S, which you do it at 3 times, which I don't know if that'll be noticeable to the human eye, but still worth noting. And then 2 times resolution increase for Xbox One S and Xbox One. Players will experience even smoother gameplay on 11 titles added today via FPS boost, which doubles the original frame rate to 60 FPS, including Fear, Fear 3, Binary Domain, and Nier. We're also excited to announce we've enabled FPS boost on 26 more titles from the existing catalog, including top requested titles such as the entire Gears of War franchise, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Oblivion, Dragon Age Origins, Dead Space 2 and 3, Alan Wake, and Sonic Generations. And beginning today, FPS Boost is rolling out to 33 titles via xCloud Gaming's beta that were previously enhanced on Series X and S, including Fallout 4, 76, and The Evil Within 2. Okay, this is where things really get lit for me, because Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Oblivion, yo, oh my gosh. Okay, this is huge. Why is this huge? Okay, hear me out. I'm about to go Galaxy Brain here. PlayStation's going to want that 60 FPS version. They're going to have to pay. Bethesda has no problem selling you the old game again. Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Please stand up. Okay? So, what I'm thinking here is this FPS boost will create a little bit of pressure inside the PlayStation community. And Bethesda will go, all right, we'll remaster Fallout 3 for you. We'll add some stuff in here. We'll do some new bells and whistles. Maybe a little New Vegas Fallout 3 dual package. I can dream, okay? I can dream. But hey, on a serious note, excellent to see 360 games getting FPS boost. This is something I also mentioned in the rumor video that I had heard is this is what was going to go down. You love to see it. I think this is so important because as PlayStation and Nintendo pretty much ignore back compat, or really in Nintendo's case, monetize it, you see Xbox going in this direction. And I am all behind it. Even if some of the games here aren't for me when we get to that list, I am pushing and pushing. Keep going. Keep giving me that back compat library. This is great to see because guess what? I don't want to pay for a lot of these upgrades. Now, if one of the companies, like say again, Bethesda with the Fallout 3 New Vegas example, wants to do something with it, wants to add more to it, let's do it. I'm all for it. I'm all for new content and paying for it. But if you're just going to get it to run a little bit better and then resell it, I'm not about that life. So, ladies and gentlemen, loving what I'm seeing with FPS boost. This hurts a little bit. As you all know, I just did the Dead Space retrospective series. Now that's running in 60 FPS. I played that all in 30 and recorded it in 30, so that hurts the project a little bit. I also just replayed the entire Gears of War franchise at the start of this year, and that's in 60 FPS now. So I experienced the worst version, but hey, these are great games. Go play them right now. A lot of these I talk about on the channel a ton. Dragon Age Origins, Dead Space 2 and 3, less Dead Space 3, but Fallout, Elder Scrolls, I mean, so many great title selections here for FPS boost. And now, let's get into that full list from The Verge. We're going to run down it real quick. I'll pick out some highlights that I would personally suggest, and then we'll discuss a little bit more afterwards. So, what we've got here is 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand, Aces of the Galaxy, Advent Rising, Adventure Time, The Secret of the Nameless Kingdom, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Make the Grade, Avatar, The Last Airbender, The Burning Earth. Yes, indeed, this is the easiest 1000 gamer score you can get. Bank Shot Billiards 2, Beautiful Katamari, Binary Domain, Black College Football Experience, Doug Williams Edition, Cloning Clyde, Conan, Darwinia, Dead or Alive Ultimate, Dead or Alive 3, Dead or Alive 4, Death by Cube, Disney Universe, Disney's Chicken Little. Hi. Yes, it's me. I own Chicken Little on Xbox, and I can indeed play it. This video gets like 4,000 likes. I'll do it. I'll do it for a stream. What the hell? This game, I actually just got this in my haul for my Retro Rebound video. And get this, it comes with the damn movie ticket. How insane is that? But anyway, hey, all I'm saying is if Chicken Little can come back and for whatever reason, bring back Shrek 2. Bring it back. This game is underrated. Bring it back. Anyway, let's keep going down this list. We got plenty more to sift through. Elements of Destruction, Fear, Fear 2, Fear 3, Fear Files, The First Templar, Gladius, Gun Valkyrie, Islands of Wakfu, Lego, The Lord of the Rings, Manhunt, Max Payne 1, 2, 3, Mini Ninjas, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, MX versus ATV Alive, MX versus ATV Untamed, Nier, Novodrome, Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey. Now, your boy's in Oddworld Soulstorm, and the reason that happened was because I was just putting my love out there for Oddworld, one of the most underrated franchises ever. And people need to put some love on that thing. It needs to be way more popular than it is. And I know, I get it, I'm in the game, so some people are thinking, you're biased, you just are feeling very clout-driven. No, I play a very small role, in fact. It is such a unique universe. Stranger's Wrath, Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey, New and Tasty, Soulstorm, they're great games, man. They have like an underlying social commentary almost too. Like they're surprisingly dark worlds. There's a lot that's said in these games that I think goes unnoticed. And Oddworld Munch's Odyssey is on this list. It's a 3D platformer. It's got some puzzles in there, but there's a lot of environmental challenges that you have to like sift through. There's multiple endings in this game. You've got to save scrubs and fuzzles. That's kind of the goal, and that gives you good karma or bad karma. Or it's called Quarma in this game, and that'll change that ending once you get through it. Abe is very vulnerable, so is Munch, so you have to use the environment around you to figure out how to make it safe for you to traverse, which makes it really interesting. Just such a unique game. Please play it if you have yet to. On top of that, I also want to talk a little bit about Max Payne being there. Long overdue. So happy to see that. Max Payne 3, hopefully that gets a new lease on life. Kind of like what we saw with Prey when Bethesda added all their stuff to Game Pass. There was this new surge on Prey. I'm really hoping that Max Payne 3 gets that bump that it really deserves, because I think that's one of Rockstar's hidden gems, which is weird to say because anything Rockstar does now, everyone talks about. but Max Payne 3 just kind of came and went, and I thought it had phenomenal multiplayer too. So to be able to see all this accessible again is great. Last one I want to shout out in this section here is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 9 is one of the best fighting games that has ever been made, I think. It's really what put NetherRealm back on the map, and to be able to throw that into your console as well, love to see it. Now let's continue the list. Onchanbara Bikini Samurai Squad, Otogi, Myth of the Demons, Otogi 2, Immortal Warriors, The Outfit, Outpost Kaloki X, Quake Arena Arcade, Raw, Realms of Ancient War, Red Dead Revolver, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, Ridge Racer 6, Rio, Risen 2, Dark Waters, Rock of Ages, Sacred 2, Fallen Angel, Scramble, Screwjumper, Secret Weapons Over Normandy, Skate 2, SpongeBob SquarePants Underpants Slam, and SpongeBob's Truth or Square. There's some good titles here, some I haven't played, like The Outfit, but I want my SpongeBob fans, get on your feet, because your time has come. If you are like me and you are a big fan of Battle for Bikini Bottom, this is your moment. Go play Truth or Square. It is legitimately a really good 3D platformer. Highly, highly recommended. The boss fights, they don't hit as well. But this game is so fun. Easy gamer score title as well. You know, it's made for kids, but we adults like it too. But I'm telling you, try this one out. If you're one of those people who believes in me with Toy Story 3, trust me, SpongeBob Truth or Square is a really good game that you are sleeping on right now. Star Wars Starfighter Special Edition, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, Switchball, Thrillville Off the Rails, Time Pilot, Time Splitters 2 Time Splitters Future Perfect, Toy Story Mania, Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment, Viva Pinata Party Animals, and Warlords. Okay, one thing you may notice here is, for example, Time Pilot, and there's a couple games on this list that are Xbox Live Arcade. And Xbox Live Arcade was iconic when we were in the summers of the 360 days. So I'm wondering if they could bring back like Turtles in Time Reshelled, and there's so many others that people wanted. I think Scott Pilgrim was originally an Xbox Live Arcade game. Now that got re-released. But I'm wondering if Xbox can keep digging into that library, because there were some gems in there that have sort of come and gone. But they've found a way around a lot of the licensing here where, for example, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, I don't know. I know Star Wars is very relevant nowadays. I love Star Wars, and Episode 3 is my favorite Star Wars movie. But I'm just shocked to see that's added to Back and Pat, because does that mean we can start getting like Lord of the Rings games in? Because we see Lego Lord of the Rings has been added. So what about Lord of the Rings Third Age? What about Lord of the Rings Return of the King? Like, Lord of the Rings games were great. So I'm wondering, it seems like through the arcade, through 50 Cent, through Star Wars, like we're seeing Xbox has found some type of legal hurdle. The real question is, will we see them do more? My answer is, I feel like probably not. I feel like this was more of a celebratory type of move. I think their eyes are more set on FPS Boost. But since FPS Boost now supports 360 games, some of the most popular ones, I think there is a benefit when, again, PlayStation and Nintendo really aren't doing anything with Back and Pat to make your console across generations dominant. It's not just about the series games. It's about, hey, you can play your 360 games in the best way. You can play your OG Xbox games in an even better way. That is value there. There is something there. So I hope they continue to do that, especially because there's some games there, man, that I still need. Death Row. I've been standing for my Death Row. Bring it back. Let me play it on my series console. I still got my complete in box copy that I got at GameStop when I was like, what, 12? I love that game, man. Bring it back. So many other titles that are missing. We all have our own individual lists. I know Xbox can't hit every single one of them, but I'm hoping that this is a sign after 2 years of silence that more is to come through the Back and Pat program. But nonetheless, a very exciting day for Xbox fans. Halo Infinite multiplayer, new Back and Pat games, 360 FPS boost, plenty more to see. So ladies and gentlemen, I leave it in your hands now. I've certainly talked enough. What do you think of everything Xbox did today for the 20th anniversary? Did it live up to the hype? I know a lot of the surprises were spoiled, but a lot of people also didn't believe that they would accomplish any of that, but they hit every single nail on the head that we were talking about over this past weekend. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are in the description down below. And a big thank you to all the patrons, all the members who continue to support the hell out of the content here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.